Hey YouTubers, I wanted to make a video about making this circle cutter on my router table, and then I thought, nah, why do it? It's a pain in the butt. But I figure I'll just go over some of the basic points of it because I think it's pretty clever and it might help somebody. I have a router table. Any router table will do, but I have a router connected to my my table saw. So I utilize the slot that's already in it and the fence. And I got one of these this thing slides in that slot. I got this from Rockler, and you can put it on anything, and you tighten up this screw, and it'll lock in place in that groove. Anyway, I wanted to make something that would hold a pin a certain distance away from a cutting bit on my router. Now, right now, that's not the right bit. I would probably use a 1/4 inch bit. If I was going to cut a circle in some material. But I made this thing. Basically, I took 2 pieces of masonite and glued them together, and then in between them is this nail. I used a roofing nail because it has a large head, and the head is able to make it nice and perpendicular and rigid in there. So I glued these 2 pieces together with the same shape, and then I put these clamps all around the edges, so it's real solid. This nail is in there really good. And basically what this is a way to hold a pin a certain distance from the router. Now I use the fence. If I can slide this in here, I'm trying to do this with one hand. There we go. So I get it in the groove, and you can see that it's all wiggly like this. But I use the fence. I snug it up like that. And that holds that, I lock that in, and see that holds it now. It's not all wiggly at all, okay? And you'll see that it goes off diagonally like this, and that's because I wanted to maximize the radius of a cut that I could get, from here to there. If this nail was straight out perpendicular, then that would be the maximum radius right there. But now I get a little bit more. So I can adjust this up and down right here. I can make a circle as small as whatever that is, probably about 3 inches. I could have made it closer, but I didn't because I was thinking of larger circles at the time. And I can just adjust this further and further away, increasing the radius from that pin by just sliding this down, locking it in place. Make sure you leave enough room to turn this knob away from the fence. And so now, whatever that radius is, I could simply take a piece of material, drill a hole at the center point, cut a pilot hole 1/4 inch, because like I said, I'd probably use a 1/4 inch bit, and then just put it on here and spin it, So you spin it and it would cut. Now, if you always want to oppose the rotation of the router, so the router spins this way. If you want I don't know, it's kind of tricky when you're cutting circles because you're cutting both edges at the same time. But if you want the outside ring, I would go clockwise. If you want the inside circle, I would go counterclockwise in the rotation. But you could see how you could spin something on its center. Now, if you want to have something without a hole in the center, you have to think of another solution. Maybe there's another way to do it, but just a quick and dirty circle cutter for the router table. I think this is a pretty neat rig, and it'll work great. All right, that's it. Thanks.